Through digital archives, a new age unfolds. A universe of knowledge, a story to be told. These pages glow with pixels bright. My virtual journal filled with light. Exploring truths I'm destined to find. My virtual journal filled with light.
Welcome to the GVP Virtual Journal. Hi everyone, my name is Rick J. Savannah and welcome to the GVP Virtual Journal. This platform is designed to bring together insightful research, updates, and discussions all in one convenient online space. Whether you're a student, professional, or simply curious, here you'll find articles and resources that cover a range of topics that can be interesting and relevant to your field. The GVP Virtual Journal aims to create a vibrant community by sharing knowledge and encouraging collaboration across disciplines. Our digital format makes it easy to access and engage with the latest information anytime, anywhere. We invite you to explore, contribute, and stay connected with the ever-evolving world of research and innovation. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey. Today, mental toughness. Mental toughness is a multifaceted psychological construct that has attracted considerable attention in academic research, sports psychology, education, and occupational domains. It is often cited as a key determinant of success in high-pressure environments, enabling individuals to withstand stress, maintain focus, and persevere in the face of adversity. Despite its widespread use, the concept of mental toughness remains complex and to some extent contested due to its overlapping characteristics with constructs such as resilience, hardiness, and grit. The present episode explores the dimensions, theoretical frameworks, assessment, development, and implications of mental toughness, drawing upon extant literature to elucidate its significance and practical applications in various fields. Mental toughness is frequently described as a psychological hedge that enables individuals to cope better than their opponents with the demands of performance, persist when facing challenges, and remain resilient under pressure. It encompasses various attributes, including confidence, motivation, focus, and the ability to maintain composure in stressful circumstances. Early conceptualizations commonly associated mental toughness with sporting excellence, but contemporary research recognizes its relevance in broader contexts, such as education, business, and everyday life. The ambiguity surrounding the definition of mental toughness has led to myriad interpretations. However, a recurring theme is the capacity to maintain consistent performance despite external and internal pressures. This quality is not innate, but rather that can be cultivated through deliberate practice, experience, and psychological training. The dynamic interplay between genetic predispositions and environmental influences suggests that mental toughness emerges from both nature and nurture, further complicating its definition. Theoretical frameworks and models. The theoretical underpinnings of mental toughness have evolved over time, guided by contributions from sports psychology, cognitive behavioral theories, and personality research. One of the most widely cited frameworks conceptualizes mental toughness as comprising four core components: control, commitment, challenge, and confidence. These dimensions collectively enable individuals to exert influence over their environment, remain dedicated to goals, perceive adversity as an opportunity for growth, and possess an unwavering belief in their abilities. Other models have expanded upon this foundation by incorporating emotional regulation, attentional control, and adaptability. The integration of these elements reflects an appreciation for the complexity of mental toughness, encompassing cognitive, affective, and behavioral domains. The multidimensional nature of mental toughness suggests that it's not a singular trait, but rather a constellation of interrelated characteristics, each contributing to an individual's capacity to thrive under pressure. Assessing mental toughness. Efforts to measure mental toughness have resulted in the development of various psychometric instruments, each designed to capture its multifaceted nature. Reliable and valid assessment tools are essential for advancing research, informing interventions, and evaluating outcomes. Commonly used measures include self-report questionnaires, interviews, and behavioral observations, each with distinct strengths and limitations. Self-report measures offer the advantage of efficiency and ease of administration, enabling large-scale data collection. However, such instruments are susceptible to response biases, including social desirability and self-perception inaccuracies. Interviews and behavioral assessments provide richer, more nuanced insights, but are resource-intensive and may lack standardization. The challenge of operationalizing mental toughness underscores the importance of adopting a multi-method approach, triangulating data from multiple sources to enhance validity. Development of mental toughness. The development of mental toughness is a dynamic process influenced by a combination of genetic, environmental, and experiential factors. While some individuals may possess a natural predisposition toward mental fortitude, research indicates that psychological skills can be cultivated through targeted interventions and life experiences. Exposure to challenging situations, supportive social networks, and structured psychological training are critical contributors to the development of mental toughness. Role of adversity. Adversity plays a pivotal role in fostering mental toughness. Individuals frequently report that encountering and overcoming difficult circumstances, such as injuries, failures, or setbacks, has strengthened their psychological resilience. The process of reframing adversity as a learning opportunity rather than as an insurmountable barrier is central to the growth of mental toughness. This adaptive response is not automatic but can be facilitated through cognitive behavioral strategies, mentorship, and reflective practice. Psychological skills training. Structured psychological skills training represents a practical approach to enhancing mental toughness. Such interventions typically focus on goal setting, self-talk, imagery, emotional regulation, and attentional control. These techniques empower individuals to manage stress, maintain focus, and sustain motivation during demanding tasks. Repeated engagement in psychological skills training has been shown to yield measurable improvements in mental toughness, thereby enhancing performance and well-being. Social and environmental influences. Social support from coaches, peers, family, and mentors significantly impacts the development of mental toughness. Positive reinforcement, constructive feedback, and the modeling of resilient behaviors create an environment conducive to psychological growth. Conversely, unsupportive or overly critical environments can undermine confidence and hinder the cultivation of mental toughness. Organizational culture, leadership style, and access to resources are additional contextual factors that shape the developmental trajectory of mental toughness. Mental toughness in sports. The association between mental toughness and athletic performance is well established in the literature. Athletes who exhibit high levels of mental toughness are better equipped to manage competitive stress, recover from failure, and maintain consistent performance under pressure. These qualities are particularly salient in elite sport, where the margin between success and failure is often determined by psychological rather than physical factors. Mental toughness enables athletes to remain focused on their goals, resist distractions, and execute skills with precision despite external pressures. It also facilitates effective coping strategies such as positive self-talk, visualization, and relaxation techniques. Coaches and sports psychologists increasingly recognize the value of integrating mental toughness training into athletic development programs, emphasizing the importance of psychological preparation alongside physical conditioning. Mental toughness beyond sport, education, and the workplace. While mental toughness has its origins in sport, its relevance extends far beyond the athletic arena. In educational settings, students who demonstrate mental toughness are more likely to persist in the face of academic challenges, manage exam-related anxiety, and achieve higher levels of academic success. The ability to set goals, maintain motivation, and bounce back from setbacks is particularly valuable in the context of lifelong learning and personal development. In the workplace, mental toughness is associated with enhanced job performance, leadership effectiveness, and employee well-being. Professionals who possess mental toughness are better equipped to navigate organizational change handle work-related stress, and sustain productivity during periods of uncertainty. Employers increasingly seek to foster mental toughness among their workforce, recognizing the contribution to organizational resilience and adaptability. The relationship between mental toughness, resilience, and grit. The constructs of mental toughness, resilience, and grit are often used interchangeably in both academic and popular discourse. However, subtle distinctions exist between these concepts. Resilience generally refers to the capacity to recover from adversity, while grit emphasizes perseverance and passion for long-term goals. Mental toughness encompasses elements of both resilience and grit, but also includes the ability to maintain focus, regulate emotions, and perform consistently under pressure. Understanding these distinctions is important for both research and practice. While all three constructs contribute to success in challenging environments, interventions designed to enhance mental toughness may differ from those targeting resilience or grit. A nuanced appreciation of these differences enables more targeted and effective psychological training programs. Criticisms and controversies. Despite its popularity, the concept of mental toughness has attracted criticism and controversy. One major critique concerns its ambiguous definition and overlapping boundaries with other psychological constructs. The lack of consensus regarding its core components complicates efforts to measure and develop mental toughness systematically. Another concern involves the potential for mental toughness to be misconstrued as endorsing a tough it out mentality, potentially minimizing the importance of emotional vulnerability and help seeking behaviors. Critics caution against using mental toughness as a rationale for ignoring mental health issues or perpetuating stigma associated with psychological distress. A balanced perspective recognizes that mental toughness involves both strength and flexibility, including the capacity to seek support when necessary. Implications for practice. The practical implications of mental toughness are far reaching. In education, incorporating mental toughness training may enhance student engagement, motivation, and resilience. In sports, coaches can foster mental toughness through goal setting, feedback, and psychological skills training. In the workplace, leadership development programs can integrate components of mental toughness to promote adaptability, stress management, and performance under pressure. It is important to tailor interventions to individual needs and context, recognizing that the pathways to developing mental toughness are diverse. Ongoing assessment, feedback, and support are essential for sustaining progress and maximizing the benefits of psychological training. Future directions and research. continued research is needed to clarify the conceptual boundaries of mental toughness, refine assessment tools, and identify the most effective strategies for development. Longitudinal studies exploring the stability and malleability of mental toughness across the lifespan would provide valuable insights into its developmental trajectory. Additionally, research examining cultural, gender, and contextual differences in mental toughness would enhance our understanding of its universality and variability. Advancements in neuroscience and psychophysiology offer promising avenues for investigating the biological underpinnings of mental toughness. Integrating these perspectives with psychological research may yield a more comprehensive understanding of how mental toughness is developed and sustained. So, don't forget that mental toughness is a dynamic and multifaceted construct that plays a vital role in enabling individuals to perform optimally under pressure, overcome adversity, and achieve personal and professional goals. While its definition and measurement remain subjects of debate, the evidence underscores its significance in diverse domains, including sport, education, and the workplace. The development of mental toughness is influenced by a complex interplay of genetic, environmental, and experiential factors. It can be facilitated through targeted interventions and supportive social networks. As research continues to evolve, a nuanced appreciation of mental toughness will inform more effective practices for fostering resilience, adaptability, and sustained performance in the face of life's challenges. Finally, I hope that it will be valuable for everyone who's listening today. It will be a great pleasure if you choose to follow me for the next episodes. Thank you very much.
Through digital archives, a new age unfolds. A universe of knowledge, a story to be told. These pages glow